Hey Deckers, we finally have a release date for Final Fantasy XVI on Steam of September 17th, and in the meantime you have a demo to play with, which is the entire first chapter, and the progress does carry over to the full game. As you can see in town, the performance is not great, and it doesn't look great either really on the Steam Deck, with pretty much the lowest settings with AMD's FSR 3, 30 frames per second target with dynamic resolution. It does look pretty bad. And this is a fair exception in town, and actually during cutscenes, although the frame rate isn't as high as we'd like it to be, it doesn't look very bad at all. It still looks pretty good on the Steam Deck screen, especially on the OLED, so it's not the complete end of the world, and it's a very different story out in the world actually during fights. So there's definitely some performance issues around the town at the moment, but when we're out and about in battles, although we get a cinematic 20-ish occasionally during some of the cutscenes and loading areas, when we're in combat it's actually very playable at around 30 frames per second, and can be quite enjoyable and doesn't look like absolute vomit. So there is still a lot of work for this, and obviously this is a demo, and we would hope that the full game has better performance overall, but it's not going to be the most enjoyable experience on the Steam Deck for this visually intense game. Fortunately, we did get a surprise from GeForce NOW. So although this isn't the best looking, it will be playable on the deck, but the demo and the full game is going to be on GeForce NOW. Well, the demo is available now, and as you can see, if we run this on the ultimate tier at full ultra settings, running on the deck streamed via GeForce NOW, we see just how good this game can really look. So if you do have access to GeForce NOW and a decent internet connection, then this is probably the way that you're going to want to play this. However, it does play well natively, and you do still have that choice. There is a free tier available, and as this is a demo, you just need to add it to your Steam library. So if you do want to try GeForce NOW out for free, then I'll leave the link on the install guide in the description below. But as you can see, as we're back to deck gameplay, it's not looking absolutely terrible and will be playable if you don't mind those sections through the towns where it can be a little bit iffy. As we said, hopefully they patch a few more updates to this and we'll see better configurations and performance once it actually releases, because with things like Black Myth Wukong running so well on the Steam Deck and other new releases as well, it's just a matter of optimization. Let us know in the comments below if you're going to be diving into the demo or waiting for the full game, or just skipping Final Fantasy XVI altogether. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.